Al-Kahf. Chapter 18. The Cave. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. With the name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Alhamdulillahi anzala ala abdihil kitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu iwaja. The praise to God, the one who sends down over his servant the book, and not he makes to it crookedness. قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا. Constant to its warning of war severe from his side, and it informs the believers, those they do the righteousness, surely to them reward good. Makithina fihi abada, tarrying in it forever. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا, and it warns those, they say, takes the God sons. مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ وَلَا لِآبَائِهِمْ كَبُرَتْ كَلِمَةً تَخْرُجُ مِنْ أَفْوَاهِهِمْ إِنْ يَقُولُونَ إِلَّا كَذِبًا. Not to them with it from knowledge, and not to their fathers. Great word comes out from their mouths, if they say, except falsehood. فَلَعَلَّكَ بَاخِعٌ نَفْسَكَ عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمْ إِن لَّمْ يُؤْمِنُوا بِهَٰذَا الْحَدِيثِ أَسَفًا. But maybe you destroy your soul over their remnants, if not they believe with this, the story, irritated. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا مَا عَلَى الْأَرْضِ زِينَةً لَهَا لِنَبْلُوَهُمْ أَيُّهُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Surely we make what over the earth beauty to her, to our testing them, which of them better doer. وَإِنَّا لَجَاعِلُونَ مَا عَلَيْهَا صَعِيدًا جُرُزًا. And surely we to be making what over her sand dry. أَمْ حَسِبْتَ أَنَّ أَصْحَابَ الْكَهْفِ وَالرَّقِيمِ كَانُوا مِنْ آيَاتِنَا عَجَبًا. Or you think, surely companions of the cave and the papers, they are from our signs wonderful. إِذْ أَوَى الْفِتْيَةُ إِلَى الْكَهْفِ فَقَالُوا رَبَّنَا آتِنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ رَحْمَةً وَهَيِّئْ لَنَا مِنْ أَمْرِنَا رَشَدًا. Behold, secured the troop to the cave, but they said, Our Lord, bring us from your side mercy, and make easy to us from our command conscientious. فَضَرَبْنَا عَلَىٰ آذَانِهِمْ فِي الْكَهْفِ سِنِينَ عَدَدًا. So we struck over their ears in the cave years added. ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا. Then we brought them out to our knowing which of the two groups accounted to what they tarried term. نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى. Us, we explain over you their news with the truth. Surely they a troop, they believed with their Lord, and we added them guidance. وَرَبَطْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ إِذْ قَامُوا فَقَالُوا رَبُّنَا رَبُّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ لَن نَّدْعُوَ مِن دُونِهِ إِلَٰهًا لَقَدْ قُلْنَا إِذًا شَطَطًا. And we strengthened over their hearts. Behold, they stood, but they said, Our Lord, Lord of the heavens and the earths, not we call from other than Him, God. Already we say then falsehood. هؤلاء قومنا اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا. These, our people, they take from other than Him gods. Why don't they bring over them with authority clear? But who wrongs more from one who invents over the God falsehood? وَإِذِ اعْتَزَلْتُمُوهُمْ وَمَا يَعْبُدُونَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ فَأْوُوا إِلَى الْكَهْفِ ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا. And behold, you push them away, and what they serve except the God, but sanctuary to the cave. He will spread to you, your Lord, from His mercy, and He will make easy to you from your command together. وَتَرَى الشَّمْسَ إِذَا طَلَعَتْ تَزَاوَرُ عَنْ كَهْفِهِمْ ذَاتَ الْيَمِينِ وَإِذَا غَرَبَتْ تَقْرِضُهُمْ ذَاتَ الشِّمَالِ وَهُمْ فِي فَجْوَةٍ مِّنْهُ ذَلِكَ مِنْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ مَنْ يَهْدِ اللَّهُ فَهُوَ الْمُهْتَدِ وَمَنْ يُضْلِلْ فَلَنْ تَجِدَ لَهُ وَلِيًّا مُرْشِدًا. And you see the sun, when she rises, she covering over their cave with the right. And when she sets, she declines to them with the left. And they in midst from it, that from signs of the God. One He guides, the God, but He the guided, and one He makes astray, but not will you find to Him an inheritor conscientious. وَتَحْسَبُهُمْ أَيْقَاظًا وَهُمْ رُقُودٌ وَنُقَلِّبُهُمْ ذَاتَ الْيَمِينِ وَذَاتَ الشِّمَالِ وَكَلْبُهُمْ بَاسِطٌ ذِرَعَيْهِ بِالْوَسِيدِ لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا. And you would think them awake, and they asleep. And we turn them with the right and with the left, and their dog stretches its limbs with the outside. If you rose over them to your turning from them running, and your filling from them terror. وَكَذَلِكَ بَعَثْنَاهُمْ لِيَتَسَاءَلُوا بَيْنَهُمْ قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وَلْيَتَلَطَّفْ وَلَا يُشْعِرَنَّ بِكُمْ أَحَدًا. And like that we brought them out to their questioning between themselves. Said a seer from them, how much you tarried? They said, we tarried a day or some of a day. They said, your Lord knows with what you tarried. So take out one of you with your paper this to the city, but let him look which of her purer food. So let him bring you with sustenance from it, and let him be mysterious, and not they surely perceive with you anyone. إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذن أبدا. Surely they, if they are parent over you, they will stone you, or they will return you in their nation, and not will you prosper then, ever. وَكَذَلِكَ أَأْثَرْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ لِيَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقٌّ وَأَنَّ السَّاعَةَ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهَا إِذْ يَتَنَازَعُونَ بَيْنَهُمْ أَمْرَهُمْ فَقَالُوا ابْنُوا عَلَيْهِمْ بُنْيَانًا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا. And like that we made apparent over them, to their knowing, surely promise of the God true, and surely the hour, no doubt in her. Behold, they discussed between themselves their command. But they said, construct over them a construction, their Lord aware with them. Said those who overcame over their command, to our surely taking over them a mosque. سَيَقُولُونَ ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفت فيهم منهم أحدا. Soon they will say, 3/4 of them their dog. And they will say, 5/6 of them their dog, throwing with the unseen. And they will say, 7/8 of them their dog. Say, my Lord aware with their count, not they know them except a few. But don't you doubt in them except numbers apparent, and don't you consult in them from them anyone. وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا. And don't you surely say to a thing, surely I will do that tomorrow. إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ وَاذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ إِذَا نَسِيتَ وَقُلْ عَسَىٰ أَن يَهْدِيَنِ رَبِّي لِأَقْرَبَ مِنْ هَٰذَا رَشَدًا. Except that he wishes, the God, and remember your Lord when you forget, and say, maybe that he guides me, my Lord, to closer from this conscientiousness. وَلَبِثُوا فِي كَهْفِهِمْ 300 سِنِينَ وَازْدَادُوا تِسْعًا. And they tarried in their cave 300 years and added 9. قُلِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا لَبِثُوا لَهُ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ أَبْصِرْ بِهِ وَأَسْمِعْ مَا لَهُم مِّن دُونِهِ مِن وَلِيٍّ وَلَا يُشْرِكُ فِي حُكْمِهِ أَحَدًا. Say, the God aware with what they tarried, to him unseen of the heavens and the earths, sees with it and hears. Not to them from other than him, from protector, and not he partners in his command anyone. وَاتْلُ مَا أُوحِيَ إِلَيْكَ مِنْ كِتَابِ رَبِّكَ لَا مُبَدِّلَ لِكَلِمَاتِهِ وَلَن تَجِدَ مِن دُونِهِ مُلْتَحَدًا. And read what inspired to you from book of your Lord. Don't be changing to his words, and not will you find from other than him shelter. وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُم بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ وَلَا تَعْدُ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ تُرِيدُ زِينَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرُطًا. And be patient yourself with those they call their Lord with the mornings and the evenings, they wanting his face. And don't you force your eyes over them, you wanting beauty of the life of the world. And don't you obey one, we make oblivious his heart over our reminder, and follows his thoughts, and is his command forgotten. وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِن رَبِّكُمْ فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا. And say, the truth from your Lord, but one who wishes, but let him believe, and one who wishes, but let him reject. Surely we prepare to the wrongdoers fire, encompassing with them her flames. And if they ask blessings, they will be blessed with fluid like the molten brass. It will scald the faces. Bad the drink and evil togetherness. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا. Surely those who believe and do the righteousness, surely we lower reward of one who better doer. أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا. Those, to them gardens eternal, flowing from beneath them the rivers, they surrounded in them from rings from gold, and their wrapped clothes green from silk and brocade, reclining in them over the sights. Blissful the paying and good togetherness. وَاضْرِبْ لَهُم مَّثَلَ الرَّجُلَيْنِ جَعَلْنَا لِأَحَدِهِمَا جَنَّتَيْنِ مِنْ أَعْنَابٍ وَحَفَفْنَاهُمَا بِنَخْلٍ وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَهُمَا زَرْعًا. And strike to them example of two men. We made to one of them both 2 gardens from grapes, and we covered them both with date trees, and we made between them both growth. كِلْتَا الْجَنَّتَيْنِ آتَتْ أُكُلَهَا وَلَمْ تَظْلِمْ مِنْهُ شَيْئًا وَفَجَّرْنَا خِلَالَهُمَا نَهَرًا. Each of the 2 gardens brought her feed, and not she wrong from it a thing. And we flowed between them both a river. وَكَانَ لَهُ ثَمَرٌ فَقَالَ لِصَاحِبِهِ وَهُوَ يُحَاوِرُهُ أَنَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ مَالًا وَأَعَزُّ نَفَرًا. And were to him fruits, but he said to his companion, and he arguing him, I more from you wealth and honorable numbers. وَدَخَلَ جَنَّتَهُ وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ قَالَ مَا أَظُنُّ أَن تَبِيدَ هَٰذِهِ أَبَدًا. And entered his garden, and he wrongdoing to his soul, he said, Not I think that will be destroyed this ever. وَمَا أَظُنُّ السَّاعَةَ قَائِمَةً وَلَئِن رُّدِدتُّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي لَأَجِدَنَّ خَيْرًا مِّنْهَا مُنْقَلَبًا. And not I think the hour will stand, And if I return to my Lord, to my surely finding better from her returning. قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا. Said to him his companion, and he arguing him, do you reject with the one who created you from dust, then from dot, then shaped you a man? لكنه والله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا. But surely he the God my Lord, and not I partner with my Lord anyone. ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا. And why not? Behold, you entered your garden. You said, what wishes the God? No force except with the God. If you saw me, I short from you wealth and sons. فَعَصَى رَبِّي أَن يُؤْتِيَنِ خَيْرًا مِّن جَنَّتِكَ وَيُرْسِلَ عَلَيْهَا حُسْبَانًا مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ فَتُصْبِحَ صَعِيدًا زَلَقًا. But maybe my Lord, that He bring me better from your garden, and He sends over her a form from the heaven, but she becomes sand slippery. أَوْ يُصْبِحَ مَاؤُهَا غَوْرًا فَلَن تَسْتَطِيعَ لَهُ طَلَبًا. Or He changes her water bare, but not you capable to it, seeking. وَأُحِيطَ بِثَمَرِهِ فَأَصْبَحَ يُقَلِّبُ كَفَّيْهِ عَلَى مَا أَنفَقَ فِيهَا وَهِيَ خَاوِيَةٌ عَلَى عُرُوشِهَا وَيَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. And encompassed with his fruits, but changed it turning of a cup over what spent in them both, and here emptied over both their thrones. And he said, O woe to me, not I partnered with my Lord anyone. وَلَمْ تَكُنْ لَهُ فِئَةٌ يَنْصُرُونَهُ مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ وَمَا كَانَ مُنْتَصِرًا. And not was to him a troop, they helping him from other than the God, and not was helped. هُنَالِكَ الْوَلَايَةُ لِلَّهِ الْحَقِّ هُوَ خَيْرٌ ثَوَابًا وَخَيْرٌ عُقْبًا. Right there the protection to God the true, He better payer and better end. وَاضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا كَمَاءٍ أَنْزَلْنَاهُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ فَاخْتَلَطَ بِهِ نَبَاتُ الْأَرْضِ فَأَصْبَحَ هَشِيمًا تَذْرُوهُ الرِّيَاحُ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ مُقْتَدِرًا. And strike to them example of the life of the world, like fluid. We send it down from the heaven, but mixes with it growth of the earth, but becomes dust, spread it the winds, and is the God over everything powerful. المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا. The wealth and the sons, beauty of the life of the world, and the leftover, the righteousness, better with your Lord, paying and better delaying. وَيَوْمَ نُسَيِّرُ الْجِبَالَ وَتَرَى الْأَرْضَ بَارِزَةً وَحَشَرْنَاهُمْ فَلَمْ نُغَادِرْ مِنْهُمْ أَحَدًا. And a day we move the mountains, and you see the earth marched, and we will gather them, but not will we hide from them anyone. وَأُرِدُوا عَلَى رَبِّكَ صَفًّا لَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَا كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ بَلْ زَعَمْتُمْ أَن لَّن نَّجْعَلَ لَكُم مَّوْعِدًا. And they will be turned over your Lord ranged. Already you come to us, like what we created you first time. But you fancied, surely not we would make to you promise. وَوُضِعَ الْكِتَابُ فَتَرَى الْمُجْرِمِينَ مُشْفِقِينَ مِمَّا فِيهِ وَيَقُولُونَ يَا وَيْلَتَنَا مَا لِهَذَا الْكِتَابِ لَا يُغَادِرُ صَغِيرَةً وَلَا كَبِيرَةً إِلَّا أَحْصَاهَا وَوَجَدُوا مَا عَمِلُوا حَاضِرًا وَلَا يَظْلِمُ رَبُّكَ أَحَدًا. And will be set up the book, but you will see the sinners frightened from what in it. And they will say, "Oh, woe to us! What this, the book? Not it hides small and not big, except accounts them both." And they will find what they did presented, and not will he wrong, your Lord, anyone. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ كَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَهُ وَذُرِّيَّتَهُ أَوْلِيَاءَ مِن دُونِي وَهُمْ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ بِئْسَ لِلظَّالِمِينَ بَدَلًا. And behold, we said to the angels, "Prostrate to Adam." So they prostrated, except Iblis is from the demon kind, but rebelled over command of his Lord. Are but you taking him and his progeny protectors from other than me, and they to you enemies, bad to the wrongdoers an exchange. مَا أَشْهَدْتُهُمْ خَلْقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَا خَلْقَ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَمَا كُنْتُ مُتَّخِذَ الْمُضِلِّينَ عَضُدًا. Not I made them witness creation of the heavens and the earths, and not creation of themselves, and not I will take thee astray helpers. وَيَوْمَ يَقُولُ نَادُوا شُرَكَائِيَ الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُمْ فَدَعَوْهُمْ فَلَمْ يَسْتَجِيبُوا لَهُمْ وَجَعَلْنَا بَيْنَهُمْ مَوْبِقًا. And a day he will say, "Call my partners, those who you fancied." but they will call them, but not will they answer to them, and we will make between them barrier.
وَرَأَى الْمُجْرِمُونَ النَّارَ فَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ مُوَاقِعُوهَا وَلَمْ يَجِدُوا عَنْهَا مَصْرِفًا.
And will see the sinners, the fire, but they will think, surely they to be sat her, and not will they find over her turning.
وَلَقَدْ صَرَّفْنَا فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لِلنَّاسِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ أَكْثَرَ شَيْءٍ جَدَلًا.
And already we turn in this, the Qur'an, to the mankind from all examples, and is the man most things disputing.
وَمَا مَنَعَ النَّاسَ أَن يُؤْمِنُوا إِذْ جَاءَهُمُ الْهُدَى وَيَسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَّا أَن تَأْتِيَهُمْ سُنَّةُ الْأَوَّلِينَ أَوْ يَأْتِيَهُمُ الْعَذَابُ قُبُلًا.
And not stops the mankind that they believe. Behold, comes to them the guidance, and they ask forgiveness of their Lord, except that comes to them methods of the first, or it comes to them the punishment facing.
وَمَا نُرْسِلُ الْمُرْسَلِينَ إِلَّا مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنْذِرِينَ وَيُجَادِلُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِالْبَاطِلِ لِيُدْحِضُوا بِهِ الْحَقَّ وَاتَّخَذُوا آيَاتِي وَمَا أُنذِرُوا هُزُوًا.
And not we send the messengers, except informers and warners. And they dispute, those who reject, with the wrong, to their covering with it the truth. And they take my signs and what I warn mocking.
وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ ذُكِّرَ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِ فَأَعْرَضَ عَنْهَا وَنَسِيَ مَا قَدَّمَتْ يَدَاهُ إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَنْ يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا وَإِن تَدْعُهُمْ إِلَى الْهُدَى فَلَنْ يَهْتَدُوا إِذًا أَبَدًا.
And who wrongs more from one reminded with signs of his Lord, but turns away over them and forgets what sent forth his hands? Surely we make over their hearts shields, that they comprehend it, and in their ears heaviness. And if you call them to the guidance, but not will they be guided then, ever.
وَرَبُّكَ الْغَفُورُ ذُو الرَّحْمَةِ لَوْ يُؤَاخِذُهُمْ بِمَا كَسَبُوا لَعَجَّلَ لَهُمُ الْعَذَابَ بَلْ لَهُم مَّوْعِدٌ لَّن يَجِدُوا مِن دُونِهِ مَوْئِلًا.
And your Lord the Forgiver with the mercy, if He grabbed them with what they earn, to be hastening to them the punishment, but to them promised, not will they find from other than Him protection.
وَتِلْكَ الْقُرَىٰ أَهْلَكْنَاهُمْ لَمَّا ظَلَمُوا وَجَعَلْنَا لِمَهْلِكِهِمْ مَوْعِدًا.
And these, the cities, we will destroy them when they wrong, and we make to their destruction a promise.
وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِفَتَاهُ لا أبره حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا.
And behold, said Moses to his servant, not will I change till I reach joining of the two seas, or pass ages.
فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا.
But when both reached joining between them both forgot both their hoot, but took its path in the sea visibly.
فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا.
But when they moved, he said to his servant, bring us our morning meal. Already we met from our travel this goal.
قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا.
He said, did you see? Behold, we secured to the rock, but surely I forgot the hoot, and not made me forget it, except the Satan, that I remember it, and took its path in the sea wonderfully.
قال ذلك ما كنا نبغي فارتد على آثارهما قصصا.
He said, that what we were, we seeking. So they both returned over both their remnants, searching.
فوجدا عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما.
But found a servant from our servants. We brought him mercy from within us, and we taught him from our side knowledge.
قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا.
Said to him Moses, can I follow you over that you teach me from what taught you of conscientiousness?
قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
He said, surely you, not you capable with me waiting.
وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا.
And how can you wait over what not you encompass with it awareness?
قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا.
He said, soon you will find me, if wishes the God, patient, and not will I disobey to your command.
قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا.
He said, so if you follow me, but don't you ask me over a thing till I tell to you from it reminder.
فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها قال أخرقتها لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا.
So they both walked, till when they both riding in the boat destroyed her. He said, Have you destroyed her to your drowning her keepers? Already you bring a thing bad.
قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
He said, Did not I say, surely you, not you capable with me waiting?
قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا.
He said, Don't you grab me with what I forget, and don't you cover me from my command difficulty.
فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
So they both walked, till when they both met a boy, but killed him. He said, Did you kill a soul pure with other than herself? Already you bring a thing weird.
قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
He said, Did not I say to you, surely you, not you capable with me waiting?
قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني قد بلغت من لدني عذرا.
He said, If I ask you over a thing after them both, but don't you accompany me, have you reached from my side excuse?
فانطلقا حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجدا فيها جدارا يريد أن ينقض فأقامه قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا.
So they both walked, till when they both came to keepers of a city, they both asked food of her keepers, but they refused that they be hospitable to them both, but found in her a wall, it wanting that it fall, but stood it up. He said, If you wished, to your taking over it reward.
قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا.
He said, This separation between me and between you, soon I will inform you with explanation of what not you capable over it waiting.
أما السفينة فكانت لمساكين يعملون في البحر فأردت أن أعيبها وكان وراءهم ملك يأخذ كل سفينة غصبا.
Of what the boat but was too poor their doing in the sea, but I intended that I sink her, and was behind them a king, he taking all boats under water.
وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين فخشينا أن يرهقهما طغيانا وكفرا.
And of what the boy, but were his two parents believers, but we feared that he would cover them both, transgressing and rejecting.
فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما خيرا منه زكاة وأقرب رحما.
So we intended that he changed to them both, Lord of them both, better from him purity and nearer mercy.
وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا فأراد ربك أن يبلغا أشدهما ويستخرجا كنزهما رحمة من ربك وما فعلته عن أمري ذلك تأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا.
And of what the wall but was to two boys, two orphans in the city, and was beneath it a treasure to them both. And were both their parents righteous, so intended your Lord that they both reach both their strengths, and he take out treasure of them both. Mercy from your Lord, and not I did it over my command, that explanation of what not you capable over it waiting.
ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا.
And they ask you over Zulkarnain. Say, soon I will read over you from his reminder.
إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا.
Surely we established to him in the earth, and we brought him from everything a path.
فأتبع سببا.
So followed a path,
حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا.
till when reached setting of the sun, found her, she setting in a spring muddy, and found with her a people. We said, O Zulkarnain, of what that you punish, and of what that you take in them goodness.
قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا.
He said, of what one who wrongs, but soon we will punish him. Then he will be turned to his Lord, but he will punish him punishment weird.
وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى وسنقول له من أمرنا يسرا.
And of what one who believes and does righteousness, but to him repaying the good. And soon we will say to him, from our command, ease.
ثم أتبع سببا.
Then followed a path,
حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا.
till when reached rising of the sun, found her, she rising over a people, not we made to them from other than her a covering.
كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا.
Like that, and had we encompassed with what by him awareness.
ثم أتبع سببا.
Then followed a path,
حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا.
till when reached between the two barriers, found from other than them both a people, not they comprehend a saying.
قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا.
They said, O Zulkarnain, surely Gog and Magog warring in the earth, but should we make to you spending over that you make between us and between them a separation?
قال ما مكني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما.
He said, what established me in it, my Lord, better. But I give an ability with force. I will make between you and between them a barrier.
آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني أفرغ عليه قطرا.
Bring me blocks of the iron, till when covered between the two slopes, he said, I blow. Till when made it fire, he said, bring me, I will spread over it copper.
فما استطاعوا أن يظهروه وما استطاعوا له نقبا.
But not they capable that they apparent it, and not they capable to it tunneling.
قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكا وكان وعد ربي حقا.
He said, this mercy from my Lord, but when comes promise of my Lord, will make it destroyed, and is promise of my Lord true.
وتركنا بعضهم يومئذ يموج في بعض ونفخ في الصور فجمعناهم جمعا.
And we will leave some of them during that day, they forging into others. and will be blown in the whistle, but we will gather them all together.
وأردنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا.
And we will turn hell during that day to the rejectors turned.
الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا.
Those they were, their eyes in veils over my reminder, and they were not they capable of listening.
أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا.
Do but think, those who reject, that they will take my servants from other than me, protectors. Surely we prepare hell to the rejectors sent down.
قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا.
Say, should we inform you with the losers' deeds?
الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا.
Those astray their strivings in the life of the world, and they think, surely they good manufacturing.
أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فهبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا.
Those who reject with signs of their Lord and His meeting, but shut their deeds, but not will we stand to them day of the standing balance.
ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا.
That their repaying hell with what they reject, and they take my signs and my messengers mocking.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا.
Surely those who believe and do the righteousness are to them gardens of the Firdaus sent down.
خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا.
Living perpetually in them, not they seeking over them modification.
قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا.
Say, if was the sea added to words of my Lord, to be vanishing the sea before that vanish words of my Lord, and if we came with example of it added.
قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا.
Say, surely what I, a conscious being, your example, he inspires to me, surely what your God, God one. So one who is, he expecting meeting his Lord, but let him do deeds righteous, and not he partner with servitude of his Lord anyone.